What's up guys, in this video let's check out the long-term review of the Xiaomi Mi A1 with its top pros and cons and help you make a purchase decision. It's been a little over 2 months since I've been using the Xiaomi Mi A1 and right out of the box comes the first pro, the design. It's clean, simplistic, sleek and iPhone-ish in looks and has a pretty light in-hand feel. Xiaomi has given more emphasis on a slim form factor with a comparatively smaller 3080 mAh battery, and on the whole it does look premium. The only downside of the slim design would be the less than impressive structural integrity, the dedicated durability test of which you can check out by clicking the link above. The second pro will be the general and gaming performance of the Mi A1 with a pure stock Android user interface. The absence of the heavily skinned MIUI does speed up things a bit by a few seconds, as we saw in the previous speed test video. Audio quality via the earpiece during calls is normal and clear. The fingerprint scanner is not the fastest out there, but it does get the job done. Browsing through the UI and apps is a smooth experience with minimal to no lag and absolutely no heating issues. And as you can see, the same can be said about the smooth and lag-free gaming performance. The third pro is my personal favorite about the Xiaomi Mi A1, the portrait depth mode, which is possible due to the dual camera setup. Most of the times it works well, making your main subject stand out from the background by blurring it like a DSLR, giving it a professional touch. Have a look at some samples so that you can judge the quality for yourself. Apart from the portrait mode, the picture quality is pretty decent in the normal auto and HDR modes, though in low light the quality is just about average. The front camera also is average to okay at best. Overall, the camera on the Mi A1 is a win in daylight and well-lighted scenarios. Next up is my second favorite pro of this device, a dedicated DAC, a built-in smart power amplifier which can support even high impedance headphones of up to 600 ohms. I guess it can make even ordinary headphones sound better than what it is. The only con I found was the notification sound while using the earphones was disturbingly loud even at the lowest setting. The audio output through the 3.5mm headphone jack is powerful, loud and crisp, which you can manipulate further to suit your taste from music settings. A must-have for music lovers, nothing really competes against this in this price bracket. Next, about the battery performance. The 3080 mAh capacity is smaller compared to the likes of the Redmi Note 4 or the Mi Max 2, which has 4100 and 5100 mAh capacities respectively. But it does easily last a day on a single charge with moderate usage. Heavy users though may have to top up to get through to the night. One con here is the absence of fast charging, and having tried with both the provided charger and the Mi Max 2's fast charger, it took about the same time of just under 2 hours. Other points about the Mi A1 will include the presence of all major sensors, infrared sensor to remotely control TVs, air conditioners and stuff, a future-proof USB Type-C port, and a loud and clear sounding external speakers. Since this is an Android One phone, it has a stock Android UI, so some hardcore Xiaomi fans may miss the absence of the feature-rich MIUI. If you are looking to make a purchase decision within the 15k budget range and want a premium-looking phone with stock Android, faster software updates, and awesome dual camera performance, then I can definitely recommend you to pick up the Xiaomi Mi A1. Stay tuned for more interesting tech stuff and reviews. Make sure to press like, the free subscribe button and the bell icon. Thanks for watching, keep the peace and catch you next time.